This book is Vinnie B. hard work to invite we the people to transcend the current state of affair of our nation. The solution lies not in blame, but in a concerted, nonpartisan effort to address the root causes of division and build a more unified and prosperous future. The ultimate goal is to remind us of the enduring strength of the American ideal and the possibility of a transformed America, rooted in the principles of our founding fathers, a nation built on shared values and a commitment to a more perfect union. The current state of American politics feels less like a reasoned debate and more like a reality TV show gone terribly wrong. The Apprentice President is not just a satirical commentary on today's affairs and its aftermath. It's a reflection on the deeper societal forces that have led us to this precarious juncture. It's a dissection of the polarization that has cleaved the nation, the erosion of trust in institutions, and the frightening ease with which misinformation spreads like wildfire in our digital age. But even in the midst of this chaos, there are glimmers of hope. Pockets of Americans across the divide are beginning to ask tough questions about the candidates they're supporting. As one astute reader put it, I found myself asking, would I want my uncle to marry my cousin? When I think of the dysfunction unfolding in Washington, D.C., this moment of reckoning becomes even more pivotal. It's no longer enough to dismiss our adversaries as simply misguided or ill-informed. We must confront the disconcerting reality that a significant portion of our fellow Americans have been seduced by the siren call of extremism, lured by promises that sound good but ultimately serve only to exacerbate the very problems they claim to solve. So what's the antidote to this toxic brew? How can we pull our nation back from the brink without resorting to the same divisive tactics that got us here? The answer, I believe, lies in a renewed commitment to civil discourse, a willingness to engage with those who hold different viewpoints, and most importantly, a determination to elect leaders who can heal the wounds that have torn our country apart. If there's any takeaway from this tumultuous journey, it's that the true strength of America lies not in our military might, not in our economic prowess, but in our capacity for unity, compassion, and unwavering optimism. In the pages that follow, I want to share with you a vision for a transformed America, a nation where differences are not divisive, where challenges are not insurmountable, and where hope is always on the horizon. This is a message that transcends partisanship, a clarion call for all Americans to join hands and reclaim the promise of a more perfect union. The time is now, and the responsibility is ours. Will you stand with me in this vital endeavor? Together, we can and must write a new chapter in the American story, one that reflects the best of our values, the depth of our compassion, and the strength of our unity. My latest book, The Apprentice President, isn't just a work of fiction. It's a wake-up call, a satirical call to arms urging us to take our country back from the brink. The Apprentice President is a culmination of everything we, the people, have witnessed and grappled with since the birth of our nation. Now more than ever, we need to recapture the essence of what made America great. The Apprentice President isn't just a book. It's a mirror reflecting the challenges we face, a mirror reflecting the distorted state of our union. It's a mirror reflecting the times when being an American meant something more than just waving flags and reciting patriotic mottos. It was about being part of a community that valued reason, compassion, and progress. It's a mirror reflecting on the disturbing trend of Americans embracing authoritarian leaders, trading liberty for security, and sacrificing truth at the altar of convenience. It's a mirror reflecting on the hollowing out of our middle class, the widening chasm between the rich and the poor, and the disillusionment of a generation that feels left behind. Through The Apprentice President, I aim to dissect the very fabric of our society, exposing the fault lines that threaten to tear us apart. The novel takes readers on a journey into the heart of a nation grappling with the consequences of its choices, where the line between democracy and dictatorship, between freedom and control, has become alarmingly thin. In crafting this narrative, I didn't intend to demonize any particular group or individual. Rather, my goal was to hold up a mirror to our collective reality, forcing us to confront the uncomfortable truths that we've allowed to fester. The Apprentice President serves as a reminder that the American experiment, with its emphasis on liberty, equality, and justice, is not a given. It's something we must continuously nurture. This page challenges us to ask fundamental questions about the kind of nation we want to leave for future generations. Do we want a country that embraces diversity and protects the rights of all, regardless of background or belief? Or do we want a nation consumed by fear, division, and the pursuit of power at any cost? These are the questions that the Apprentice President puts before us, urging us to choose wisely and act before it's too late. It's a call to action, a wake-up call to remind us that the fate of our nation, indeed the fate of our world, hangs in the balance. So I invite you to join me in this crucial conversation. Let us engage in thoughtful discourse, bridging divides and seeking common ground. Let us remember that our differences, while significant, do not outweigh our shared humanity and our responsibility to build a better tomorrow. So why should you care about this book? Why should you invest your precious time in reading The Apprentice President? Because it's more than just a story. It's a reckoning. It's a call to action. It's a challenge to the status quo. And let me tell you, the stakes couldn't be higher. The Apprentice President isn't just a novel. It's a movement. A movement to reclaim our democracy from the clutches of those who seek to exploit it for their own gain. It's a movement to restore truth and accountability to a world drowning in deception and spin. Most importantly, it's a movement to rekindle the flame of hope in a time when it seems all too easily extinguished. This book is not just for the intellectuals or the political elite. It's for anyone who has ever dared to dream of a better America. Anyone who believes in the power of unity, compassion, and progress. Whether you're a student eager to understand the complexities of our world, or a seasoned citizen looking for a fresh perspective, The Apprentice President has something to offer you. So don't stand on the sidelines. Don't be a passive observer of a nation in crisis. Join the movement. Dive into the pages of The Apprentice President and let the story ignite your passion for positive change. Ask yourself, what kind of world do I want to live in? What kind of legacy do I want to leave for future generations? The answers lie within you, waiting to be unleashed. It's time to take our country back. It's time to write a new chapter in the American story. And it all begins with one small step, one mind-opening page, one inspiring word at a time. So pick up a copy of The Apprentice President today, become part of the movement, and together, let's create a future that reflects the very best of America. Thank you.